1926. Photographer Frank Kleinschmidt and his family moved to Alaska during the gold rush. This is his wife holding two huge Alaskan king crabs. 1897. Sailing through the icy waters of Glacier Bay, which is now a national park, could be dicey. Man in a lieu of Yupik style by Darka boat, 1905. Many of the photograph plates were developed outside of Alaska, which means that they were cared for very carefully until they were able to be developed. Our team did our best to make this video interesting for you guys. We'd appreciate your likes and subscribe. Enjoy! It is not easy to get to Alaska, and the photo we see an airplane that allowed us to travel long distances more or less comfortably in those conditions. Departure from Nome, circa 1900s. Passengers are boarding on barge. Overhead a crane lifts an automobile, capturing a snapshot of the transportation methods and logistical challenges of the time. 1949. In the Alaskan Wilderness, a group of teenagers take part in an extreme swing. The makeshift swing, made from available materials, symbolizes their resilience and ingenuity in navigating the challenging Arctic environment. Two explorers, dressed in traditional expedition outfits, stand at a high vantage point, marveling at the beauty of the Aleutian Islands. This occurs 9 years before Alaska attains statehood in the United States. Circa 1880, Sheldon Jackson, an American minister, traveled to Alaska following its purchase by United States in 1867. Here he is in Haines, Alaska. 1884. These two Inuit children, dressed in traditional clothing of their people, participated in an expedition of the Kobuk River in northern Alaska. This event took place in 1884. A ship sails down to the Salmon River under the watchful eyes of mountain peaks. This journey is a part of a larger expedition exploring the natural beauty and resources of the river. This moment was captured in 1887. (1890) A canoeer named Brown Bear transports a funeral procession to the docks of the Wrangel Island. This is an important moment that reflects the deep traditions and rituals of indigenous people and their connection to waterways. 1895. Even decades after the U.S. purchased Alaska from Russia, structures built by the Russians remained for years, the Russian Orthodox Church. (1896) The Klondike Gold Rush started in 1896. Thousands of prospectors trekked through the Chilkoot Pass, seen here, leading from Dia, Alaska, to Bennett Lake, Canada. 1897. This is what Juneau looked like in 1897, 9 years before it was chosen as the territory's capital in 1906. (1897) Prospectors continued searching for gold for the rest of Klondike Gold Rush, which ended in 1899. The Nome Gold Rush then lasted from 1899 to 1909. 1899. Totem poles like this one, seen outside an Alaskan lodge, tell the story of the family or tribe that constructed the pole. Treadwell Miles and Mine, Klondike Gold Rush, Douglas Island, circa 1889. The gold rush is what brought many people from the lower 48 up to Alaska, where they fell in love with this wild state. Reindeer pulling a loaded sled, crossing endless snowy expanses. This movement, captured in the frame, reflects not only the indigenous transportation system, but also a deep cultural connection with the natural environment. The steamer Victoria, Nome, Alaska. The ice in the foreground shows the high Arctic temperatures and the importance of the navigational skills to adapt to the harsh conditions. The Eskimo sport of blanket tossing. A woman in the park elegantly floats above the heads of spectators, standing around clapping and enjoying the impressive art. The performance is probably part of the program of the Independence Day. The Territorial Health Authority plays a key role in providing and maintaining the healthcare system in the state, from coordinating health services and public health to developing health policies and regulations. Two women sitting outside a building point hope. Their smiles and clothing suggest the atmosphere of the time. Perhaps this is the moment of socializing and relaxing in this specific place, which may have an important cultural or social context. An Arctic warrior is caught in an ice jam. His massive body seems defenseless against the harsh volume of ice surrounding him. The scene reflects the technical challenges associated with the Arctic Pole. Main Street in Kendall, Alaska. The photo was taken in October 1948 and reflects the atmosphere and architectural style of the time. People can be seen going about their daily businesses as they pass by the buildings of the main street. Dwellings on Keene Island, Bering Sea. The photograph was taken from an aerial view, providing an opportunity to appreciate the peculiarities of architecture and the interaction of the community with the environment. Transportation of reindeer in Alaska. Reindeer compete with dogs. Reindeer win, Nome, Alaska. This fascinating image was captured in the heart of Alaska, in the town of Nome. A sled of dogs and two men with the U.S. The striking image conveys the importance and seriousness of delivering mail to isolated areas of Alaska. The dog sled serves as a reliable vehicle in the harsh environment.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and see you next video.